14. I'm confused. Why did he go back that far? Then to find out that he can't, meaning Hunter, Joe gave Hunter, you can't be your pardon for everything that's going on now and anything that anybody might want to try to bring against you. Do y'all get that shit, Bueller? Do y'all get that shit, Bueller? Oh, that's okay, because we love Joe. It's okay. I would do it for my son. Of course you would, because we be talking about y'all too. When your kid out here doing some bullshit, not my baby, knowing damn well he on camera, knowing damn well he a 15-time convicted felon, y'all don't even see what's being set up. This is crazy right now. The way that he did this, we knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it, but what he has done, protecting his own, what the fuck does anyone do for y'all while you up here cutting for this man and his son and Cam? And I'm talking about them because that's who's the topic. Do not bring Trump up with this. He ain't got shit to do with it. We are talking about Joe, Hunter, what is her name? Jill. Those, the side that y'all love, the side that y'all cutting for, the side that y'all willing to give up marriages for, the side that you are giving up your whole family for, the side that you listen to Joy Reid for, the side where you're saying that family don't matter because and the only thing that matters is Joe and Cam, that you giving up every damn thing for a crackhead. Hunter is a crackhead. You heard? He just white. He's just white. Come on now. He the white version of Gator.
Yeah, you know I do it. I like getting high. I'm a crackhead.
Child, he probably know Gator and sang that damn song with him, child. Okay? But let's listen to Candy, child. I know y'all, not y'all, but the hate watchers will listen and then say, she's a white supremacist because she's listening to that tether Candace Owens. She doesn't like black people. You don't like your damn self.
Says, crack can actually be pretty great. And you can smoke it, and you can record yourself smoking it, and you can expect to have no meaningful consequences in life. You see, everybody is up in arms over the Hunter Biden pardon, but I think I gotta respect it. I don't know. It's just so let them eat cake. Speaking of letting them eat cake, they certainly will not be enjoying it if Kash Patel gets confirmed. That's who Donald Trump just elected to be, or nominated rather, to be the new FBI director. And the deep state is panicking. And later on, we absolutely must pivot and discuss the Wicked press tour because it's a lot. It's a lot of tears. Ariana Grande is crying. Nobody knows why everybody keeps crying on this press tour, but it's making everybody extremely uncomfortable. And I'm one of the people that feels extremely uncomfortable when I watch these clips. So let's get started and welcome back to Candace.
Ain't it interesting how people got a problem that Candace has a white husband, but not a problem with Cam? Anyway.
All right. So typically, the president of the United States pardons a turkey for Thanksgiving. That's the normal White House tradition. They come out, they find a turkey, and they say, you have been pardoned. But this year, Joe Biden, he did something a little bit different. He switched it up. He pardoned a crackhead. It's never been done. It's kind of amazing. So first and foremost, let's just slow it down and remind everybody what actually happened, because most people weren't following the Hunter Biden case. It got pretty crazy after.
We were following the Hunter Biden case. Sorry if you wasn't here for it. We was following it.
The laptop, everybody was at each other's throats, and people thought that he was being unfairly prosecuted. Okay, here's what happened. Hunter Biden was convicted in June of this year of 3 felony charges. They were related to the purchase of a gun back in 2018. You see, Hunter lied on his application. There's a question there, and they ask you whether or not you are illegally using or addicted to drugs. And he said no. But then his laptop happened, which was really a treasure trove of na boo boo, I'm rich, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. For example, one of the videos of the many videos in his laptop that he had filming himself smoking crack, there was one video in which he was smoking crack while driving 172 miles per an hour in Vegas. I'm just showing you a
That's okay. It's not a problem. So I remember in my head, like people was always talking about laptops. They always talking about laptops and people taking paperwork home, or they not supposed to take the, the stuff from the White House home or something. Child, I don't know. Listen, I'm not that into it. Okay. This nigga out here filming himself and downloading it onto the damn, he probably got an Apple product, so it automatically downloads. And so he's showing what he's doing wrong. Now, y'all, listen. I said this in the video. This man is 54 years old. How many times do you fucking get a break in your life, Bueller? He's 50 fucking 4 years old. I would do it for my son. 54, you ain't learned nothing. He's been sober for 5 years. Who believes that? Who, just like y'all talking about the substance in the White House. Who believes that? Anybody? Because we all know that drug addicts tell the truth.
Leave me. Get the fuck out.
He's been sober since he was allegedly 49 years old. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay, not a problem. So if y'all lie on your applications, just like with that stuff with Marilyn Mosby, if you lied, are you gonna get Angela and Tiffany and that other girl gonna come to your rescue and help your ass out? Or y'all now gonna get Joe to come and get your ass out and pardon your asses? I ain't think so.
still here of that video. Look, he's smiling. He's just so happy because he's on crack, right? So he's like, look at me, haha, no rules of Hunter Biden. And here's another still of another video of him smoking crack. And here's another.
We're going to meditate on that for a second, child. We definitely going to meditate on that. Hold on.
Top that he had filming himself smoking crack. There was one video in which he was smoking crack while driving 172 miles per hour in Vegas. I'm just showing you a still here of that video. Look, he's smiling. He's just so happy because he's on crack, right? So he's like, look at me, haha, no rules of Hunter Biden. And here's another still of another video of him smoking crack.
So Negroes, coloreds. So when people in your family from in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s was out there smoking day crack up in the Bronx in New York in Chicago in California, and they was taking pictures of it, was everybody like, oh, it's okay, you don't know, oh my God, and you got this effing shit in front of you? But it's his struggle. It's his struggle. That's what Joe said, didn't he? He been struggling. It's not right. It's not fair. He's been struggling. Oh, so y'all college struggles didn't matter. Y'all college struggles didn't matter. Shout out to MBD. The crime bill don't work the same for Hunter. The crime bill don't work the same for Hunter. Help me understand, colors, why are you not outraged about this when you was allegedly so outraged about the crime bill and what it did to Black people, disenfranchised, held you back, disproportionately affected, mass incarceration. What else do they be saying? But now all of a suddenly, I mean, you already been acting like the crime bill wasn't a thing. But in this case, because you are so focused on the wrong thing, which is Donald damn Trump, that you are going ahead and talking again out of the other side of your motherfucking mouth, sounding half damn crazy, talking about, but that's your kid, but when it was your kid and your cousins and your daddies that was going to jail because of the 1994 crime bill, y'all just forgot all about that, right? You just trot that out whenever you feel like it, right?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't Black.
Interesting, but then you have these pictures right here. You can be like, it doesn't matter because your whatever it is for Trump, just go. Your common sense, your smartedness, your education goes out of the window, and you just forgive Joe Biden, who came up with the 1994 crime bill, and then the exact reason that it was for at the time was people on crack, and that's what he just forgave his son for because it's not right, it's not fair, and y'all are not upset about this. You over here cutting for him, and you don't see who the fucking white supremacist is at the end of the day? Wow, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. That's exactly why I don't fuck with y'all, because that makes no sense.
And here's another still of another video of
she got still after still. Child, the laptop don't work the same, child. They got it all. Y'all just gonna ignore all that, right? Y'all just gonna ignore all that, right? Because you're sitting around here listening to Jennifer Lewis and Rolling and Clown L and Ricky and Steve. That's who you want to millionaires, first generation millionaires. And now you want to listen to the white man when there's all this racism from white people. But there's a pardon for this crackhead right here, right? Okay.
Hunter Biden smoking crack. So Hunter Biden is a unique case of crack confidence. I mean, I feel weird. I'm not kidding. If I'm holding a glass of wine in a photo, I'm like, oh, like I feel this might be a little bit trashy. This guy, no, he's just doing whatever. He loved it so much and was really proud of himself and felt that even just by himself, he needed to record himself breaking the law. And that's not it, by the way. If you're thinking, okay, it was just a gun charge. Nope. Hunter Biden also pled guilty. So it's not a question of whether or not he is guilty. He pled guilty to 9 federal tax charges, 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors in Los Angeles in September for falsifying records and failing to file tax returns dating to a period when he was, you guessed it, hooked on crack cocaine, alcohol, and he had so much access to cash. He owed at least $1.4 million during the period of 2016 to 2019.
I might have to rename this degenerate crackhead, okay? Degenerate. He's 54. He's 54. He didn't have more opportunities than he know what to do with. He come from the fucking Biden family who's been in politics forever. And yeah, they lost the brother, rest in peace to Bo, and somebody else that they lost, oh, the mother and a sister, if I'm not mistaken, in a car crash. But we just it's okay for you, Colors. This is the part I don't understand, Colors. I don't understand why you're not upset about, not upset like mad, because again, we knew he was going to do it, but you can't see what Biden does wrong because your hate for Donald Trump overshadows your common fucking sense. They ain't no better than the other fucking side. Actually, this just might be worse. I don't care what y'all say, because he's setting a fucking precedence. Because initially I'm just like, he's giving y'all the biggest FU. But now I'm like, but he took it back to 2014, child. We was watching this too, for y'all that are new. We was following this. We was following Hunter. He had a woman on his arm. Ain't it interesting how bums can always find a woman? He ain't no different because he white. Shout out to the white people. He a crackhead. It is what it is. Shout out to Candy. I mean, we gonna lie and act like we didn't see pictures of him smoking crack when he sat up here and said in court that he was on King Street and Rodney Square smoking crack, sitting on top of a damn car. This motherfucker didn't care. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. Let me catch up here. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. I appreciate you, hun. He said Biden family and Pelosi family have a lot of dirt going on in biolabs in Ukraine. That's why they sent all that cash there. Hunt made $180 a month. 180 a month. And y'all sitting up here thinking Walmart and dropping their DEI is your problem? Child. Thank you so much. I Dodged the Trap. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to Full Drinking with another 5. Thank you, honey. Said that Bueller-ish be having me crying later. I promise you, women ain't funny. You, though, shit. Shout out to Clay Davis from The Wire. I love it. You got real talent. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you for always being here supporting me. Bueller. Shout out to Zeroic. I appreciate you, hon. But Trump, exactly, child. That's it. People really need to check their Trump derangement syndrome. Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad. Like seriously. Shout out to From the Black Couch. Appreciate you, hun. He said Biden says Hunter been clean for 5 years. Yeah, and Karen Jean-Pierre Cardin don't lie either. Child, that's her job though. I ain't gonna hold her. That's her daggone job. She been up there. They done got the tape. He will not pardon his son. He's gonna follow the justice system. He's gonna follow the law. He's not gonna punish his son. He's not gonna punish his son. Child, this is the same group of people that are saying that that's not what they meant or whatever excuses they making now. These are the same people that said that Can wasn't appointed as damn borders are, and I done pointed that the fuck out too. Child, please. They just be lying. But somehow, some way, you colors got a way to just go ahead and defend these damn Democrats no matter who. Vote blue no matter who. And then you wonder why other people say hell effing no, because we can see and we got some common damn sense. Shout out to Fit Granny. I appreciate you, hon. She said the Walmart up the street for me was packed yesterday with black shoppers and employees. I guess we didn't get the boycott message, which a lot of people were saying they didn't know. We thought you knew. No, because it's just on a whim, same old crap, different day. I promise you this ain't how MLK and the rest of them did it. This is not how the ancestors did it. And they didn't have the communication that we had, and they was able to pull shit off. That's crazy. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to Wall Street Tech. I appreciate you with the 567. Can't wait for the Hunter Biden show on cable next year with the dope and guns and nudity and Ukrainian chicks. Sounds like a scene from Grand Theft Auto, honestly. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. Because, child, if you know, you know. Shout out to Grand Theft Auto, the older version. I don't know the new stuff. Shout out to Jean Lay. I appreciate you. She said, thank you for saying what I want to say. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to say it. Okay. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to Wrench Turner. I appreciate you, hon. He said in a Porsche doing $1.70 high on Freebase and recording a whole hour. Right. Is wild. Big Money Hunty had somebody eating good in the yo, that is a great point. Hunter probably wasn't getting his shit delivered. He's so degenerate that he was going to the hood. I promise you they knew him in the hood.
Nigga, please.
He was funding the whole damn hood, probably Wilmington, damn Delaware, child. That is a great point. Woo! Probably was paying top tier price. They was like, ain't that Hunter coming? The price went up, nigga. All right, I got you. Not a problem. Because he certainly probably wasn't bringing it around the house. Anyway, thank you so much, Wrench Turner. Great point. Shout out to Eve Ray. I see you, honey. I appreciate you. He said, oh, you should see the ninjas in the shade room. Oh, I already know. I already know the comments is commenting because people commenting on the stuff that I'm putting up. And I'm just like, are y'all insane? Are y'all insane? Which is why my mother is calling because I texted her and I was like, now I know damn well you are not falling for this mess. So I'm going to call her back when we're done and I'll tell y'all about that tomorrow. Anyway, come on, Candy. Let's go.
I want you to remember those dates, 2016, 2019. He's falsifying records, not paying taxes, and making a ton of money and spending it on a lot of crack. Okay, now, if regular people don't file their taxes for 3 years, if regular people are caught falsifying records and lying to the IRS to the tune of millions of dollars, we will be hunted down. And when those federal agents find you, you can't just be like, sorry, I was smoking crack. That's just not a legitimate excuse. I mean, at least in our world, it's not a legitimate excuse. But apparently, for the rich and the famous and the political, this treatment of Hunter Biden is somehow unfair because it is a legitimate excuse. We should be more understanding that actually, even though he pled guilty and even though he recorded himself committing various crimes, the only reason he was prosecuted was because he was Joe Biden's son. Or at least that's what Joe Biden is saying. He released a statement to that effect when he pardoned his son. I'm just going to read you the beginning of this statement.
Because that's what you colors are saying. It's a witch hunt. It's political. The man pled guilty. He admitted what he was doing. And like Wrench Turner said, there's probably some people, some dealers in Wilmington that could corroborate the shit. He probably on camera some damn where on them same damn street cameras where all the crime is being recorded. But all of a sudden it's just a witch hunt. Got it. But when Donald Trump says it, it's not true. But y'all gonna believe a confirmed prior to now crackhead. Make it make sense.
Because it's all you need to get the gist. Here is what Joe Biden wrote. And by Joe Biden wrote, I mean, here is what somebody else wrote because Joe Biden has been incapacitated for like, 6 months. He wrote, quote, somebody else wrote, quote, today I signed a pardon for my son, Hunter. From the day I took office, I said I would not interfere with Justice Department's decision-making. And I kept my word, even as I have watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted. Without aggravating factors like use in a crime, multiple purchases, or buying a weapon as a straw purchaser, people are almost never brought to trial on felony charges solely for how they filled out a gun form. Those who were late paying their taxes because of serious addictions, but paid them back subsequently with interest and penalties are typically given non-criminal resolutions. It is clear that Hunter was treated differently.
Hmm.
Yes, Mr. President, it certainly is very clear that your son has been treated differently his entire life. On that, we definitely agree. And by the way, what is he speaking about? Was I not alive last year, the year before, the last 5 years, watching all of these reality stars being prosecuted for the exact same crimes? Let's not forget, reality stars Todd and Julie Chrisley of the show Chrisley Knows Best are currently serving time in prison for tax evasion and fraud.
Didn't Wesley Snipes go to jail for tax evasion? The Chrisleys in jail, mama and the daddy in jail.
Fraud and falsifying documents. That's happening currently. Also, who could forget Joe and Teresa Giudice? They're now divorced. They were married. They were on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. They both spent time in prison for the exact same crime: falsifying documents, tax evasion, fraud. And by the way, I was sympathetic to Teresa Giudice. Like, I actually believed her when she said, "I don't know what I'm signing. He just does it all." Like, I believe that. And they still sent her ass to prison. But for Hunter Biden, no, guys, he's being treated differently because he was smoking crack. That's what the president is saying. My son had an addiction issue. He was smoking crack.
Oh, hell, so Hunter had an addiction issue. He was smoking crack, but when you niggas had it and you were suffering and nobody cared, the crime bill took care of y'all, and you were convicted for Mary Jane use and things that you shouldn't have went to jail for. But that's okay. That's okay. Joe not racist. He love the colors. Child, don't you worry about it because Joe don't pay no favors. He love the colors, child. Playing in your face, and y'all be allowing this shit.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. Thank you, honey. He said, I like getting high. Hey, my daddy is the president. He thought he was a Rick James in these streets. It was always snowing in Delaware, huh? Clearly, right? And he was out with it, out on the streets with it. He wasn't even doing it like they doing Gossip Girl. If y'all ever watch Gossip Girl, they wasn't even doing it like in the hoity-toity. Hunter said, "Child, I'm gonna be down there with the ninjas." He said, "I'm gonna be a part of everything because those is my people."
Nigga, please.
Maybe that's what they should have said. The Giudices, the Chrisleys, maybe they should have been like, listen, I was doing these things while smoking crack. That's my new excuse I'm dropping forever. Like, I'm just going to be like, yeah, no, sorry. I was smoking crack. You need to be forgiving about all the things that I'm not doing and supposed to do. Hear me out, IRS. I was smoking crack. So people are understandably outraged about this decision because also before he issued this extraordinary pardon, we were reliably informed by the mainstream media that the adults were back in charge. Oh, the Democrats, they're back in charge. No, this criminal's out of office. This Trump guy's out of here. The Bidens, oh, they're so wonderful, so moral, so highbrow. They would never pardon their son if he had done something wrong. Take a listen to this media montage of them reminding us.
Presidential promise to put the law before family.
I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Letting the world know that he will not wipe away the decision of 12 of his son's peers.
Was asked directly, and he has said he wouldn't pardon his son if he gets convicted.
Let's wait to see what happens if he loses.
Yeah, but he said it.
He's going to get pardoned by his dad. There's no question about that.
The president has ruled out pardoning his son.
It takes new weight when we see what Trump is saying about the outcome of his trial, what we're hearing from other Republicans who say they don't accept the jury's verdict here in New York.
The contrast is profound. To sit there and say, well, I'm not going to intervene in the legal process, and I wouldn't pardon my son. One side, Democrats and Joe Biden protecting the justice system. And on the other, Republicans and Trump protecting Trump.
Our current president of the United States has so much respect for the law that he has said he would not pardon his son. I mean, again, it's all about the contrast.
President Biden saying,
Oh, Joe's so wonderful. He's so great. Oh my God. He's got so much respect. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Mika.
will respect whatever this jury decides versus
right.
Donald Trump after he was convicted on 34 counts, saying the entire system is rigged against him.
Oopsies. He lied.
Oh, Trump can't say it, but Biden can. Don't forget that part now. Don't forget that part. Trump can't say it. There's something wrong with him. He don't like the decisions. He started a riot. He did this. He did that. He did this. He did that. Joe do this shit right in front of y'all's damn face, just like with the border. I guess y'all don't see that, Bueller. I guess y'all just don't, not y'all, you know what I'm saying? I guess y'all just don't see none of that. Child, that's lies. Don't believe your own eyes, y'all. That's not really what's going on.
He pardoned him, and big time, by the way, because there's something here that most people are missing, and I want to make it perfectly clear. It is not the
people.
tax and gun charges that Hunter Biden is being pardoned for. That's just a smokescreen. That's just something to run to the press with, because Joe Biden, pay close attention here, rather curiously pardoned Hunter for all of the offenses that he, quote, has committed or may have committed or taken part in between January 1st, 2014 and December 1st, 2024.
So I'm trying to understand. This is what I'm like. 2014, child. This stuff wasn't even back in 2014. Why are they going back to 2014? What's going on in 2014? Y'all too busy with your Trump derangement syndrome to pay the fucking attention to the shit. Plus, you not following it anyway. Shout out to us because we be into everything. Child, we be into everything around here, all right? Ain't no limits, child. And we was following that Biden shit. So it's like, okay, yeah, we knew he was going to probably pardon his son. It's not a surprise. I feel like he did it too early. I told y'all him and Jill allegedly was in there having twinkles and toes time or something. And she said, Joe, just do it, child. Just do it now. She the one that probably wrote that letter Candy was reading. Child, just do it, child. Just go ahead and F all of them because they just F'd us over. I can't believe they did this to us. You go ahead and you do it, boo. You do it, baby. They're not going to tell us. We're going to do what we want to do. You're the president of the United States. Took it back to 2014. What? Nigga, what? What am I missing? Come on, Candy.
Whoa. 2014? 2014? Wait a minute. Now, if that tax crime took place in 2016 and that gun crime took place in 2018, why is Daddy Biden pardoning Hunter dating back years earlier, specifically January 1st, 2014? What happened then? What were we doing then? Oh, I know. We were overthrowing a duly elected president in Ukraine. That's what I know. Ukraine. Back in 2014, Joe Biden was vice president. It was Obama's White House. And we staged a coup in Ukraine. We just overthrew a president, turned Ukraine into a laundromat for the West. We were just money laundering. They're making money.
Who been giving a lot of money to Ukraine lately, though, child? Because I didn't know about this. Did y'all know? I'll tell you, I didn't know about this. What? Wait. And then we giving them all the money now still? All the money that y'all claim that you don't like going over there. It's not right. It's not fair. It's all money. Take care of home first. But all of a sudden, you can ignore all that because Joe said. I see where they get the when they do it on Saturday Night. When they do it on Saturday Night Live, they say Jabiden because that's what it sounded like she said when you say his name fast together. Jabiden. Sorry, y'all. I just heard her saying it's like, oh, I get it now. Okay. Anyway, so is that what was going on with Obama, the one that y'all love, and Biden, who y'all love, and now he out here pardoning a crackhead? So you love him too? Candy done said it. I'm going to let y'all let me know. Somebody said pre-wit. Hold on. Pre-wit. So I told y'all, I don't know what be going on over there on other parts of the world. I know money, finance, and banking, okay? That's what I know. Economy stuff. So I don't know none of that. I believe her. Pre-wit said it. I need y'all to chime in. Obama been very quiet. Oh, he ain't out here chastising y'all now, child. It didn't work. Y'all supposed to fall in line. Y'all supposed to be googly-eyed over Obama, and you supposed to fall in line and follow the script, child. Many of y'all didn't follow the damn script. Now, the numbers ain't as big as we thought it was going to be, but it was significant. But is it going to continue? Especially when you listen to this. Again, after you know that if your ass didn't have none of this shit, you going to jail. Shout out to them people over there in Dalton. You going to jail, right? You ain't getting no chances. You going to be in jail like the Grizzlies and whoever the hell them other people were. You going to jail. And I don't care what Ricky said about what daggone Joe did for him and his damn son. None of them going to do none of that shit for none of us, okay? None of them. Come on, Candy.
We funded, like this is always our move, we fund rebels to overthrow presidents. We're doing it right now in Syria. We arm them, we fund them. And this time in 2014, in February 2014 to be specific, we overthrew President Viktor Yanukovych and we installed a Western puppet president. And that is, by the way, part of the reason and the circumstance that has led to the situation in Russia today. Yes, on Putin's border, we staged a coup. Might be a little bit upsetting to him. I'm going to jog your memory about that before I explain to you the Hunter connection. Here is my buddy Dave Smith discussing what happened in Ukraine in 2014 with Joe Rogan.
Listen to your enemies.
A coup. Wow. Over in Ukraine, kind of like one that just happened this daggone year. Wash, rinse, repeat. Now, I'm just listening to what they saying. Again, I really don't know nothing about it. But if this is what it was, then it would make sense. Because she just said money laundering. And I heard someone talking about it. This is all allegedly, child. I don't know. Don't come from me. Allegedly. With all the money that's been sent to Ukraine. Wasn't some just sent this week or last week as well? Over and over and over again? I thought we was upset about that. I thought we was upset about all the problems we got here, and we send the money to other daggone places, specifically to the Ukraine.
Oh, but we did sort of spike that ball, didn't we? We totally, like I said, installed the puppet president. And right after we did that, a Ukrainian energy company, Burisma, decided to put Hunter Biden, the vice president's son, then vice president's son,
the crackhead. The crackhead. The crackhead. The crackhead.
on its board in 2014. Hunter, a lawyer with no experience in the energy sector, suddenly put on the board of an energy company based in Ukraine. And suddenly they start doing some pretty big energy deals in that region with Kazakhstan, with an energy company that's based in Delaware, you name it. Hunter Biden starts making bank. And he did all of this while he was a crackhead.
And clearly couldn't manage money since he ended up owing 1.4 million, or maybe that's just the taxes with all the interest and everything. But he could manage to get over there where Nino Brown and the rest of them were so that he could make the hood better. They probably loved him over there in the daggone hood. I'm telling you, they was waiting for his ass to come through.
You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
And giving financial kickbacks to his father. That was the big guy. We learned that from his emails, also from the laptop, that he wanted 10% for the big guy. So what's the lesson in all of this, guys? Why am I actually happy about this? Because
the crackhead child. The laptop said we need 10% for the big guy. Is that real? Do y'all know? Oh my God. And it was in writing. Does anyone know if that's true? Bueller. I'm gonna wait. Yo, what is going on right now? And I guess because of Trump, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh my God. And people can freaking ignore that. Shout out to Luke Hazley in the building. Wow. And y'all still be cutting for fucking Joe Biden like that, acting like Trump is the fucking problem. OMG. Shout out to Luke Hazley. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Shout out to Murph with the 5 memberships. Thank you, hon. I appreciate your support. Please make sure you thank Murph if you did get the membership. Thank you all so much. Shout out to Zeroic. Thank you, honey. Said a coworker got angry when he overheard the stream. Opened up the stream. Fuck him. Guess what words came out of this princess's mouth? Yeah, but Trump. Lord, Lord, help your people. Take me to the king. Woo! Truth is, I'm tired. I tell you, you can't help those that don't want to be helped. And that's why I do not care. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Finally, we can stop listening to the Democrats pretend that they have the moral high ground.
Right.
They're just implausibly corrupt. In fact, they're ghetto. The Biden family, let's be very clear, they are ghetto. I mean, think about it. The Bidens are so powerful that the entire media tried to convince Americans. They really did this. You got to go back and read the articles. But it was beautiful and wonderful that after Hunter Biden's brother, Beau Biden, died of cancer, Hunter started sleeping with his wife, Hallie. Oh,
that is a fact. That is a fact, child. Lauren, my boss was off today, but I was ready. I was prepared, child. I was prepared. Maybe tomorrow I'll let y'all know. Y'all don't be forgetting nothing. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Carlette. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you for this super sticker. Child, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Oh my gosh, they should. This is actually beautiful, and they've mourned together, and they miss him so much. Please, guys, if I die.
Another still. Wow, they look like brother and sister. Listen. Listen. Bo was the successful one. Bo died of brain cancer. He was a military man. I don't know whatever the hell else he did. He had a whole wife here. He had a whole family. He died from his brain cancer. Hunter the crackhead could get his wife. You biatches are all the same. No respect whatsoever. That's crazy. So what were the kids calling you? Auntie, uncle, aunt, daddy, uncle, mommy, auntie? Child. I couldn't save this till Wednesday, but white people, y'all be white people in, because this is half damn crazy, okay? Crazy shit. Wow. And you coloreds can just ignore all of it in the name of you can't say your Trump derangement syndrome that this shit is right in front of your face and you can fucking ignore it.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
I know I'm being racist. I know. Shout out to Mr. Too Fresh in the building. Thank you so much, hon. He said, yes, it's true, Messy. Also, they hid the laptop before the 2020 election. The news labeled it false. They said it was no laptop. Of course. Wow. 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 This is crazy. Shout out to Carlette with another 10. Thank you so much, hon. Very, very generous. Love you. I see you. I appreciate you. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Picture perfect, child. Let me grab this right here because when I cut this up, child, let's go ahead and use this picture. Let me get it. Twinning.
I have cancer and my sisters decide they're going to date my husband, hunt them down. These are terrible human beings. We all understand this, but the media code is just to defend the Biden family no matter what, because they are like corrupt royalty. That's really what's going on. And then what happened, obviously, is they did not stay together. In fact, Hallie Biden ended up testifying that Hunter got her addicted to crack. So she became a crackhead as well temporarily.
How does a man get you on crack? Like first of all, she already knew he was a crackhead. And still, even after the brother died, you went and slid on over into his DMs basically and gave him all that pleasure. And of course, Hunter was saying, girl, just go ahead and do it. You don't know. You're going to feel good. Go ahead, child. We saw her on video when she dumped the weapon in the daggone trash can. It was all on video. That's why I say if the tapes are still out there from the hood, Hunter probably can be seen in even more crazy ass situations. Wow. 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 Shout out to our girl. Thank you, hon. She said, Joe just gave Ukraine. Oh, is it today? $725 million. $725 million, and y'all, not y'all, are still cutting for this damn man. Didn't someone say he just went to Africa, pardoned his son, and then caught a jet to the Congo? Like, what is going on around here? He said, let Karen Jean, what's her name, deal with it, child. He done. Woo! Shout out to Live from New York in the building. Thank you so much, hon. He said, crack is whack. Shout out to rest in peace to Whitney. Thank you so much, Live from New York, our roving reporter, who just said Hunter was winning. Hunter is winning, right? Hunter is winning. But just forget all about the crime bill against the colors. Forget all about that.
And they both had to go to rehab together, but the media didn't care. They were trying to sell it to us like this was just a beautiful Cinderella story. This family is also so powerful that after years of Hunter Biden recording himself smoking crack. He dropped off his laptop to be repaired, then never picked it back up because who cares? I'm rich, not a boo-boo. And when we got to learn what...
Child, that's crackhead behavior. Because if you're doing wrong, why are you taking a laptop anywhere? Why aren't you hiring someone to come in and take care of your laptop? Damn, Diddy didn't do none of this, allegedly. At least he had sense to bring people in. Hunter, truly a crackhead.
Was in that laptop. The entire mainstream media and big tech and the intelligence agencies. Do not forget, you had all of these former intelligence members, John Brennan being one of them, signed a letter to convince the American public that it was Russian disinformation. Like, I was looking at a a trove of photos of Hunter Biden smoking crack, and then I had the intelligence agencies literally being like, do not believe your own eyes. It's your imagination. This is Russian disinformation. I'm like, no, it's a video of Hunter Biden smoking crack. We're like, no. No. And they started banning our accounts and censoring our accounts as we were sharing information going, hey, this family might be criminal. I think they're involved in some shady dealings in Ukraine. And then as soon as Biden gets into office, the first thing he does is gets involved in Ukraine, pulls us out of Afghanistan, goes straight to Ukraine. The media's like, no. The laptop is not real. And then they had to admit it was real. But now it's been so long, people have forgotten about all of the weird things that were in that laptop. I mean, this family is so powerful that they are still keeping the media quiet about the most demented aspects of what was found on that laptop. I know what my account got frozen for on Twitter at the time. It was the text messages between Jim Biden, that's Hunter Biden's uncle, and Hunter Biden regarding an allegation that Hallie made that after getting her addicted to crack, Hunter Biden was sexually inappropriate with her daughter. Meaning,
oh, hell no. Woo! What in the world is going on? Woo! We be learning, okay? Y'all can sit up here, not y'all, and go listen to CNN where Abby's gonna say, no, we don't want to hear from you. You can go listen to Joy Reid have a fit talking about Fitler this and Fitler that and don't be with your family and divorce your husband and all the other crap. You can go listen to Rolly Roll talking about, I try to tell y'all. Well, now we telling y'all motherfuckers, fuck you. We don't need y'all. We gonna figure it the fuck out. I know somebody's going to say, you can't listen to Candy. Don't worry. We got another source.
Beau's daughter, meaning his niece. That's what the questions are talking about. And by the way, she would have been underage at that time. Media doesn't talk about it. So yeah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. He's being treated unfairly, and that's why he's being pardoned. And the women at The View are here to remind us to ignore all the noise and stay focused, because it's really about Trump and how corrupt Trump is. And again, Hunter Biden was smoking crack. Take a listen.
I respect it as a parent. I understand why he would do it, but I wanted to understand why lie about it for so long.
I would stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeatedly say you're not going to and you do? And secondarily, for the cut.
Stop calling a lie a lie. Yeah, I don't do that. The words that I learned as a child are the words that I'm using today. I don't do this 2024, 2025 shit and change meanings of words. A lie is a lie. It was lying.
Part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
what precedent does that set?
Well, here's what it says. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes, because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem, who knew what he was doing, who clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it. So I think, for many, many reasons, this is very different than any other situation that we have ever dealt with.
Yeah,
So because Donald Trump is not on crack, he's worse than the crackhead, because the crackhead was on crack. So Trump is worse than Hunter Biden because he wasn't addicted to crack. Yo, listen to this bird. Yo, listen to this woman.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
They know better than to feed me anything, because I do not care.